And the first place winner is Tyler Hall. I couldn't believe it. I had just won Speaker Slam a mere 5 months after I set out to pursue my dreams of being a professional speaker. I walk up to the stage and Dan places the gold medal around my neck. I do a victory pose and then an impromptu victory speech where I share that 2024 is my year of being. And the one thing I wanted to be this year was a speaker. Well, that night, not only did I become a speaker, I became an award-winning speaker. But it wasn't winning Speaker Slam that night that had the biggest impact on me. It's actually what happened right after I walked off the stage. As I was leaving, this girl rushes over to me. "Oh my God, you have got to come meet my friend. He just came out the other day." Now, I'm thinking, sweet, she's trying to hook me up with her friend. Maybe I'm gonna get even more lucky tonight. So she drags me to the back of Lula's lounge where I see this 23-year-old guy. He is timid and very shy, and I could tell that he wasn't super comfortable being out. He didn't really want to talk about the whole thing, so I just said I was proud of him for choosing to be his most authentic self. Then he turns to me and he says, "What you did tonight on that stage, that was so brave. I could never get up there and tell my story the way you did." On my drive home that night, I couldn't stop thinking about what he said. Was I really brave for simply telling my coming out story? You see, I have a confession to make. Up until this year, I never talked about my coming out. I never honored the act of coming out. I never thought I did anything brave. I was simply tired of pretending to be something that I wasn't. That's what catapulted me out of the closet. It wasn't Tyler being brave, it was Tyler being fed up with always faking it. Since leaving Speaker Slam, I have thought a lot about the concept of coming out. What is coming out? And why is this beautifully liberating experience only reserved for the LGBTQ community? When you stop to think about it, coming out is simply the act of choosing to show up in this world as our most authentic selves. But as humans, do we ever let our most authentic selves come out? I don't think so. In fact, I would argue and say that most people spend their lives inside a closet, hiding the parts of them that they feel are too messy, too complicated, or perhaps maybe even a bit too risque to share with the outside world. So we keep ourselves in these closets because it is safer in there. Well, let me tell you from personal experience, it may feel safe inside that closet, but it is also suffocating you, and it's robbing you of a life fully lived. So I want to know, what is your closet? This year, I am proudly celebrating my 10-year anniversary of coming out. And I can confidently say now that the bravest thing that you can do, the thing that takes real courage in this world, is stepping out of the closet and stepping into your full truth. Even when it's scary, and even when you're uncertain of how others are going to react. So I want to know, what part of yourself are you ready to set free tonight? What closet are you ready to leave behind you? Because when you come out, there is no limit to how brave you can become or how beautiful your life can be. Thank you.
One speech can change your life.